Hey, welcome back to the Stebbins Garage YouTube channel. In today's video, I am bidding on a new car. New to me anyway. It's got a little damage. It's a 2016 Fiesta ST, and we're getting ready to go to the live auction. I've already placed my max bid, so I'm not going to actually be live bidding. The system's going to do that for me. But I thought you might want to see this, and if we win it, you'll be seeing this video, and it'll be here in a few days. So here is the car. I have a bid in of $27.50, and then there's fees and all that. It's quite expensive with shipping and stuff. So the preliminary bid was at $1,500. We'll be in all in at $5 grand basically with shipping from New Jersey if we win. If not, well, I don't really want to spend any more on it, so be okay with not winning it, but it's got some damage, and we'll look at the damage and all that once it gets here if I win it. But for now, we're just waiting. We got about 40 minutes before it actually goes live. All right, nobody bid on me. Sell it to me for that. Sell it to me for that. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. I think we got it. We were the high bidder, I believe, at 17 something. Nice. All right, well, I just got a call that the driver is here with the Fiesta, so we're walking up to meet him. I had no idea. Like, it's only been 2 days and he's already here from New Jersey, so we're gonna walk up and I'm just gonna drive it home. Had to go to meet him in a parking lot because there's no way he could get down my street and then get back out. Not too bad. Alright, we're driving. Alright, sounds like we already got a blow-off valve, so that's good. The interior's not terrible. A couple things I noticed, but we'll go over all the stuff that needs to be fixed on this after I get a chance to look it over. Let's go ahead and get this in the shop. Okay, it's a couple days later. The car is here. I backed it out of the garage so we can look at it together. There's a lot of interesting stuff with this car. All of it's fixable, so let's take a look and see what I bought. All right, so just a reminder, this is a 2016 Ford Fiesta ST. It's an ST2, which means that it's got the upgraded interior with heated seats, which is the only way to fly in one of these. And it is shadow black. Apparently shadow black is harder to find parts for, but I've already located the parts that we need. So this car has 84,000 miles on it. It's in okay shape. It's going to need some love. And right here is where it's going to need some love. So it looks like it got hit by somebody. Not sure exactly what happened. That fender's pushed in really good. The door is pushed in at the bottom. The rocker got a little bit of damage. We're missing the rocker molding. We'll source one of those. And you can see the door is actually twisted. So if I open this, our lower hinge point is pushed in just a little bit. So we're going to have to use the Frame Puller 3000 to get that pulled out so that the new door will align properly. Not a big deal. There's a little bit of damage right here. We'll pull that out as well and get that all straight. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We're going to do all that here. And yeah. That's the extent of the damage. It's got a couple little nicks there. That'll all come out. Somebody had a roof rack on here, and that one is pushed in. We got Brad coming over to take care of that. This has a little scratch, no big deal. There's a couple little waves in the roof, And then this, oh, don't mind the spoiler, roof spoiler. I don't know what is going on with that. I guess it's a Ford thing, but we're gonna have to take care of that because that will just spread. So from what I understand, this chips and then it starts to rust around there, and I don't know. We'll get it taken care of. I have another friend that is a painter and he can take care of that for me if I need him to. This sunroof seal is a little worse for the wear. Apparently they sell this for like 45 bucks. That's just a little scuffed. There's a couple little dings here. I don't know what the dude was doing. But yeah, that wheel's got a bend in it right there. This wheel has a bend in it. Those are 16-inch Sparcos. These are some BF Goodrich G-Force Comp 2 all seasons, so they're pretty good tires. And then the interior is filthy, but it looks to be in good shape. You saw what we did with the black Focus with the ST2 seats. So we're going to do the same thing to this. These will all clean up. We'll get all those spots out. We'll get everything looking super nice and dialed. Probably pull those mats out and put some Husky liner mats. Door panels are in good shape. A little scratch here. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the blend door actuator. Looks like they had a car seat in there. No big deal. That'll come out once it sits out. So the plan is probably going to be to pull at least the front seats out. That way we can get all the carpet and stuff cleared up. This, I think somebody had tinted these. That's kind of what it looks like. They didn't do a bad job, but I don't know if it'd be easier just to buy another set or if we're going to sand those. And then here, nothing really to write home about. It's just dirty. That's kind of the theme of this. Back bumper's got a little bit of damage right there. I don't know if we're going to fool with that or not. I've got some plans for the outside of this on how I want it to look, so we'll see. And then this quarter panel, it's not too bad. I haven't fooled with it. I'm going to let Brad come out. I think once I take that paint off, like the transfer, I think Brad can just get that back where we need it to, and then take a couple of these little dings out. This thing's going to get a full paint correction here, so I'm not too worried about it. And then we've got some touch-up paint. We'll go ahead and get that squared away. So I think pretty much all in all. Oh, and for some reason the sunroof shade is just gone. Like the one that's supposed to slide, yeah, it's gone. Like it's not there at all. I don't know what's up with that, but and then that shifter knob is nasty. I stole the one from Miranda's car that we're not using. She has a carbon fiber one, so this is Sync 3, so it's got Android Auto and CarPlay, which is awesome. It's I think they started in 2016 with that. So all in all, not a bad little car, other than that. And then these things, these are pretty terrible. So I think the plan is going to be, I think I'm going to take these off first, and then we're going to go ahead and pressure wash this thing. I want to get all the crap off of it so that I can kind of see what I'm working with. And then from there we will go ahead and work on cleaning the outside, the inside, get the seats out, all that stuff. And then there's a lot to do, just a bunch of little knick-knack stuff. Like that's loose, that just needs to be retaped, stuff like that. So all right, I've talked a lot. Let's go ahead and close the car up and get the pressure washer out and foam cannon this thing. I think I'll get all the leaves and crap out of here too. And then we'll spray this down with some simple green mix or all-purpose cleaner or something. And then I want to get this all cleaned up. You can see, I don't know if this thing was demodded at some point, because that doesn't fit right. So we're going to figure all that out as we go. I want to pull that out, see what kind of air filter we have, and yeah. So let's get to it. Okay, first quick demod I did was get rid of this stupid ass license plate. I hate those things. Sucks they drilled holes in there, but we'll go ahead and put some bumper plugs in. It'll be fine. Doesn't look like it hurt the grill at all. We're also going to get rid of the badges. We're going to do something besides white. Looks like I got that pretty well. You can see this thing has been sitting a while. Look at that filth. We'll spray some stuff on here to get the glue and whatever off. This is just a big sticker, so if I need to put a new sticker on there, I'll get some of those. That's not a big deal either, but I think I'll spray it with some Goo Gone or something at some point, and I'm going to hit it with the pressure washer. Maybe that'll help. Just a little bit of simple green. Really cleaned up this engine bay. I did the cover as well. We'll let that kind of drip dry. So yeah, that's looking way better. That way we can see if we've got any issues. So far it looks like nobody's really been in here and done anything with the car, which is nice. And I checked it, it's got brake fluid and all that. So it looks like maybe it's got a valve cover gasket leaking on the back side, which doesn't appear to be a big deal. It's all pretty much right there. So we'll figure that out as we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the hood down. We're gonna foam can and everything and give it a wash just to get all the crud off. I'm gonna do a complete detail and polish on this thing once I've got it all back together. But for now, it's gonna be sitting around my shop for a little bit till I get all this fixed. So it doesn't make sense to make it too nice. All right, this thing is cleaning up super nice. So far I've seen just a couple chips on this side. There's a scratch there that I can touch up. A little bit on the door edges, no big deal. And obviously we've got that spot on the roof. We'll worry about that later. Over here, I did off camera, took a baseball bat, not beat on it, but kind of just rolled it out some. I'm gonna leave the hard part for Brad because I'm not a PDR guy yet. I want to learn. I think that would be super cool, but I got most of it out. It's reasonably good, and I'm gonna let him do the other part with the glue pull. And then there's a couple small little chips there, no big deal. That door's coming off. We're not doing anything with the door or the fender. And that'll be it. Like if I can get the frame puller 3000 to pull that hinge out where it needs to go, that new door will go right in place, fender will go right in place, and we'll find a rocker. I'll fix the rocker. I'm not too worried about that either. And then we're gonna be in good shape. This thing's looking really nice. So let me know what you think in the comments about the new project. I'm pretty excited about it. I think I did good on it. I don't know if I told you what I paid for it. What do you think I paid for it? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try and polish this little spot out just because I'm curious. Well, that turned out good. Hell yeah. All right, here's another one this is where the roof rack was, and it kind of just, I don't know what they were doing, but it rubbed it there's a scratch too. We'll touch up the scratch. I'm curious to see if it'll take off the rest of it. What's you got? Yeah, this is going to require some PDR work because it's pushed in. Thanks, Chase, who was the previous owner. But I'm going to go ahead and just buff that. I want to see kind of how well that comes out. It'll make it easier for the PDR guys' glue to stick. Yeah, there's a little bit of something like where the paint's kind of marred, but what we'll do is we'll wait for him to do his thing, and then I may just wet sand that a little bit. I won't want to do it till I've got it proud. So he's gonna bring it here, 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 and then just get it all right. All right, a little bit of an update on the Fiesta. It's been a little bit for me anyway. I have a door. Big shout out to my wife for going to get that yesterday. I found it in the right color, so we don't have to do any painting of the jambs or anything like that. Still have a damaged fender. I've located one of those in the right color, and then once we can swap out the fender and the door and fender, and get most of the body squared away. I have a few more things I need to do today. The interior is filthy. I think I already showed that a little bit, but it's kind of just nasty. It'll clean up fine. You've seen us do this a few times, but I'm going to go ahead and pull the seats out. That way it's easier to do. And these have the airbags in them, so we're going to disconnect the battery first, and then I've already pulled out the rear seat off camera because, you know, whatever, I need to just wipe that out. And then I'm going to do a cleanup of the interior. This is the rear seat, and it needs to be cleaned. It's got a little a burn mark, unfortunately. I don't know why I keep finding STs with a burn mark. Don't smoke in your cars. So we're going to clean that up too. I'm just going to use the extractor, and then I've got a new set of tail lights that are not tinted. So we're going to just I'm going to keep moving along on this thing, and I somehow managed to injure myself at the gym the other day, so I'm walking around a little funny on one leg, but I think I can still get all this done. Okay, well, I just noticed a problem. Yeah, that's a manual door. Mine has power. So I guess we're going to be swapping regulators and a bunch of other stuff over. I was not looking forward to doing this anyway, but damn it. So here's the inside of our non-power door that is our replacement. So I went ahead and popped this little cover off, pulled the door handle off on the outside, and basically we're going to pull this. This is part of the regulator, so there's however many screws there are. And then that whole thing will come out, and I don't know if the window will come with it. Hopefully it does. You take this stuff loose here, so all the harness and everything. It shouldn't be that big of a deal to swap over. I've never actually done this before on a Fiesta, but I think we can get it done pretty reasonably. And I did ask the junkyard specifically for a power window, power door lock door, but as most junkyards are, they don't really care. So this is what we're left with, so let's just fix it. So here's what we're left with. Door shell, basically. I'm probably going to leave this window because I'm going to retint them anyway. You can see there's a bunch of little dings. There's about 5 or 6. And that's disappointing. However, it's better than trying to jam the whole thing, trying to spray all that. So as always, Brad's coming over and he's going to take these dings out for me. The whole thing is just shelled right now. There's nothing in it, so it should be fairly straightforward for him to get in there and knock them out, along with the other stuff, which he hasn't really seen yet, but I'm sure it's fine, Brad. So we're going to leave the guts of the thing out. This is the old manual regulator. I did notice that this thing is a power door lock. So at least we don't have to switch over the whole lock mechanism too. And it looks like the paint will come up really nice. I don't know if you can see on camera, but I polished here, didn't polish here. It's a little faded there. So I think that'll come out great. It'll match our shadow black just fine once I get it all buffed out. We're going to wrap this thing, so not really a big deal anyway, but and then I got to get a rocker for the other side, which will need to be painted after I fix the damage. It's got a little bit of damage down there, nothing big. So I think next I want to get that moved. I'm going to leave the door alone for now, and because I don't have anywhere to put this regulator, and I don't really want to fool with all of that right now. So when we're ready to pull this off, when I've got some help, then I will. I may mess around with this a little bit, take a block of wood and just flatten that out. That's really all it's going to take, is flatten this out and then pull this out a little bit. So I may mess with that a little bit, but this thing needs a clean really well inside. And I want to pull the seats out. Like I said, the battery's already disconnected, so I may go ahead and do that. I went ahead and got the seat loose. I need to take the plug off so that we can disconnect the wiring for the airbag and stuff, but you can see there's extra wiring here. This is all for some LEDs under here. There's a whole strip of LED stuff, and yeah, we're deleting that. That's awful. Second seat out. Yeah, that's awesome. Come on, bro. He must have gotten paid by the zip tie. Now that I've got everything out of here, it doesn't look too bad, honestly. I mean, it's dirty, but I would imagine most cars are kind of dirty under the seat. This one looks way better than the last ST I did. So I'm going to go ahead and just vacuum this out and start wiping things down, and then I'll work on the seats. I got a little bit of time today to myself because it's Derby Day here in Louisville and everybody at my house is gone. So let's do this. Got the seats out now. Clean them up. I figured I'd show you real quick. So I've got a lot of dirt, and these seats just do that. Bree's car, I don't know if anybody watched that video, but they will look 10 times worse than this. You can see like stains from, I don't know, water or something. So we're going to go ahead and get my extractor out, and then I'm going to hit these with a little bit of the all-purpose cleaner and the extractor, and they are going to be pretty much mint. I don't even know if we'll need to do, we might just wipe the tops with a rag. But yeah, see, even like right here's got some filth, and where it's shiny, it shouldn't be shiny. That's where it's dirty. It should look like this. So we're gonna go ahead and get this taken care of. All right, I just finished up the rear seat. Front seats are drying up nicely. I went back over this one because when it dried, I saw a little spot here that I didn't like. And that's what came out. Crazy. Seats have sat overnight. They've completely dried. I went ahead and put a little bit of leather conditioner on them just to rehydrate them. We'll do that again once they're back in the car, but they look fantastic. The rear seat, which was there, put it outside. It's got a couple marks in the leather, just like where a car seat has been kind of pushing on it. So if you put that out in the sun, that'll let it relax. So we're going to move on to the interior of this car. And like I already showed you, it's just dirty. It needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to clean the console up. We've got a bunch of filth in the cup holders and whatnot. So we're going to spray that with some CarPro inside and let that soak. And oh, that's nice. That screw's not even tightened. Sweet. So, and then I'm going to clean that up, get that looking good, and then I'm going to vacuum. We'll pull that mat out. And from there, it's really just a matter of throwing the seats back in so I can get them out of my way. So let's get that done. So there's the result of cleaning and vacuuming and whatever. This side turned out okay. I popped this panel off from there because there's all this LED stuff and it runs somewhere under the car. So, and then there's the power. I just snipped that off. That might be handy later for something, but for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get a clothes shaver. If you don't know what that is, this, and it's really handy for getting the stray, like real fuzzy stuff off of the car. So like right here, you can see it's very, very frayed, and you can take this and then we'll clean that up. So small detail, but it does make the carpet look less worn. And this carpet is really low quality. I mean, this is where you can tell it's a economy car from Ford, because they do not in any way, shape, or form splurge on the carpet for this. So anyway, most of this carpet will be hidden because I'm going to put some husky mats in it. But for now, I'm just going to clean this up a little bit and make myself feel better about it. And yeah, economy car. Oh, it was a little trickier. Interior, at least the front seats are back in. Like I mentioned, the back seat is outside in the sun so that it can relax some of the leather where the car seat was hitting it. So that's as much as I'm going to get on the front today. Like I mentioned, gonna put some mats in, but I'm really happy with that result. The back is all cleaned up. It looks really good. And I guess next, I'll just throw the seat in. You really don't care to see me throw the seat in, I'm sure. So yeah, that'll be it. And then I guess when I get some help, I'm gonna get this door pulled so that I can go ahead and get this pulled out, so that that's the door closed, and you can see there's a gap, that lower hinge where it attaches to the car. The point is pushed in a little bit. I'm pretty sure we can just put it on my frame puller and pull it right out. So that'll be fun. So that's gonna do it for the first episode of our wrecked Fiesta ST. I've got a lot more stuff that I'm working on, and you'll see that in the next video. We're gonna go ahead and get the door on. We're gonna replace the fender. I'm gonna fix some of the front end stuff. And generally, we're gonna try and get this thing roadworthy. So I hope you'll stick around. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and let me know what you think in the comments. See you on the next one.